to today's video. I'm Ria, wedding stationery designer and stylist, and today I am chatting all about why you need a mood board for your wedding, and I'm going to be sharing my top tips on how you can create one. So let's dive into it. So basically, a mood board is a selection of images that represent the whole feel and vibe of your day. It will include colours, textures, materials, fabric swatches, anything you can get your hands on that help represent what you're going for with your wedding. It can either be created physically with cutting out pictures from magazines and sticking them on a board, or it can be done digitally on the computer. The reason why it's so good to have a mood board for your wedding day is because it will give you a really clear picture of what your wedding is going to be like. It is one place that you can look at all the time, and every time you've got a decision to make, you can just refer to your mood board and know whether it fits in with everything that you've pinned on the board. It also can be a fantastic tool to share with your other wedding suppliers, like your cake maker, your dressmaker, the stationery designer, or maybe the florist, because they are going to be involved in a lot of the visuals with your wedding, and they'll definitely benefit from seeing it. So the first step to create your mood board is to collect images that you absolutely love, and some great places to look for this is Pinterest, of course, because it's just full of wedding inspiration, and you might want to look in wedding magazines, but my top advice is to actually look outside of the wedding industry. So by looking at other things that you're interested in, such as travel, fashion, home interiors, can really help you find lots of lovely images that you might want to use on your mood board. I would also advise you taking a trip to your local haberdashery, where you can have a closer look at the fabric selections and you can feel the textures of the fabric to get more of a sense of what they're like, and you may even be able to get your hands on some fabric swatches to bring home with you. Also, visiting some hardware shops is a really great place to look, as you might be able to gather some paint charts. These will really help when it comes to deciding on colour palettes, where you can pull out your favourites to pin on the mood board. You may even have already done a bit of wedding planning, and you may have been to get the bridesmaids dresses. In this case, make sure you ask for a fabric swatch so you can bring that home with you and stick that on your mood board as well. You may have even selected your stationery, therefore you may have those kinds of card colours or the foil colours that you can also pin on your mood board. So once you have everything collected for your mood board and you've got a big selection of everything, then it's time to lay it all out on the table and see what you've got and start to narrow it down and pick your favourites and choose what's actually going to live on your mood board. So my advice is to start with your pictures and see what actually goes together, taking into account that the colours go together and the vibe feels right as you're working on it. Great questions to ask yourself while you're in the middle of this process is, does everything on your mood board represent the season that you're getting married really well? And will everything that's on the board fit in with your surroundings at your venue, what you've already chosen? So another tip that I like to share when it comes to your mood board is to actually describe your mood board in 3 words. These 3 words will definitely help you when it comes to making decisions for your wedding. And the easiest way to do this is to just describe what you're looking at. How do the images actually make you feel? Write yourself a list of words that just come straight to mind, and then you can narrow it down to 3 of your favourites once you have brainstormed. You can pin your words onto your mood board so that you've got them there as a reference. Again, every time you need a decision to make, you can just look at those keywords and see if it fits in. My last tip is to actually name your mood board. You don't have to do this, this is an optional step, but it's really nice to give your whole mood board a name. It could even be the name of your wedding. It just adds an extra touch to the mood board, and if you're sending it to any supplier, it just adds a little bit of something to set the tone. I have lots of examples of mood boards on my blog if you are struggling to know where to start. I will add a link in the description below so that you can take a look if you feel you need some more inspiration to get going. If you're finding it a little bit hard to create your own mood board, then don't hesitate to get in touch, because I can definitely help you with that. I offer a styling consultation where we can chat about all your ideas and I can put it all together and make you your own wedding mood board. I hope you enjoyed this video and found the tips really useful. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like, and if you want to see more videos from me in the future, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.